Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube web series, The Gay Truth. I want to use this series just to explore different topics and start a conversation within the community. I'm a very opinionated person, so I like giving my thoughts on all these different types of subjects. So the thing that I want to talk about today is this idea that we have as gay guys, that you have to look a certain way in order to find happiness or to even find true love. And it's something I've struggled with like the majority of my life growing up. I'm almost 30 years now and basically came out of the closet about 23, 24. So not that much. But before that, I've been involved in the gay community since I was like 18, and especially in the gay dating community. And it upsets me when I think back on all those times where I put so much pressure on myself because I saw all these posts on social media that taught me, okay, I need to look this certain way in order to find happiness. If I don't look like this, no other guy is gonna want me. If I don't have a six pack, nobody's gonna love me. And if I'm not an Instagram influencer, I'm not gonna get anywhere in life. So all these thoughts go circling around in your head, and while that all those thoughts growing up, it just causes one giant mess in one's head. So I hope that I can maybe reach one person today speaking about this, that's going through all of this and having all these negative thoughts about themselves. Growing up, or maybe even not really growing up, but after school, when I started entering the gay community dating pool, I struggled a lot with my self-confidence, and I was very, very hard on myself because I always thought, okay, I'm not good enough, I don't look well enough, I have a role here and there, and it's not acceptable to these people. So I was constantly on different diets and always trying something new in order to look better because it was never good enough. I even used to do some starvation diets where you can see my rib cage, and then I would still feel like a fat person. And that's just all because of all these ideas that all these social media platforms put in our head. And I know it's not only that. I know there's a lot of guys actually that's very mean to each other as well. And there was a stage when I was one of those people as well. I remember many years ago, before I was in a relationship that I'm currently in, when I used to talk to guys, especially on Grindr and places like that, just if they send me a picture and I'm not interested, I would just straight up and ignore that person because like, okay, that's not good enough for me. And growing older, thinking back about that mindset I had and judging people just instantly and not really giving a fuck on how they feel, because then I was just thinking the other day how it should have felt to all those people that were on the other side of these conversations. They would send you a photo and they won't get a reply, so obviously they would know, okay, I'm not good enough. And I was thinking, I'm this person that put so much pressure on myself to look a certain way or to try and be a certain type of person. But I've never really considered the way I've treated other people or other guys. And it's actually just so sad to me, and that I was one of those people that had other people's feelings. Because I'm the one who always used to complain that, okay, guys are so shallow, they only go for looks and they don't want to chat to me because I'm not good looking enough. But I was just doing the same thing to other guys out there. So I think it's part of our culture at this stage, and it's not something that's a good thing about us. We've come a long way with being discriminated against and fighting for all our gay rights, but we are the people that are meanest to each other within the community. It's not coming from the outside anymore. as it used to. It's coming from the inside, all this hate, and it's making a lot of people feel very bad about themselves, and that's unacceptable because we're supposed to be a community that gives each other love and kindness, but we don't because we only care about ourselves at the end of the day, and we only care about what's the other people going to say if I date a guy that's this good looking. It's not really about love anymore. It's more about a competition to see who can have the hottest boyfriend and who can put it all over social media. So it's just taking the fun out of love. It's taking the fun out of life. I'm personally sick of putting all this pressure on myself and not having any self-confidence as a result of this. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I refuse to. I'm not going to succumb to all these gay preconceived ideas of what you should be. And I think there's a lot of people that should make that decision for themselves as well. It's not worth it going through all these years, every week waking up and setting a new goal for next week to try and just look a bit better or change this about themselves, because there's no self-acceptance if you go on like this. That's the problem. Many years I still struggle to this day with my self-confidence because of all of this for the last 10 years. So I really just want to try and make a difference in people's lives where I can at this stage, because I'm slowly starting to love myself again and changing my lifestyle. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try and be a healthy version of yourself, but certainly don't go and sit and give up and just do what you want to. Just love yourself, and once you start to love yourself, your lifestyle will change and the people in your life will change, because everybody is attracted to someone who loves themselves. So thank you, and if you have any ideas that you want me to talk about, just let me know down in the comments, and I will try to do this on a weekly basis, just reaching out to you guys, and maybe there's someone out there that I can help or just make feel a tiny bit better for just one day. Thanks for listening. Bye.